question. I always say that it's a great question, but it really is, because when you think about a nonprofit organization 10 years deep as we are, and the majority of our staff has been here for a long time. I mean, Lynn and I have been here for 9 years, 10 years. Edie's been here 5 years. Y'all have been here going on 3 years.
Yep.
Just past your
Yeah, 3 years in August. So
3 years in August. So you know there's something going on in an organization when you have that collective and that teamwork together that long. I kind of attribute it back to when we talked earlier about the family environment and the background. I think having this as a kind of family environment for everyone, not just for our team, but the people that we work with, I think that encourages us to stay. Plus, it's a great group to work with.
it is.
And share a lot of ideas.
I think a lot of it has to do with everyone just kind of taking up for each other, right? Nobody's their own silo doing their own thing, and that's all they're going to do. Everybody's aware of what everyone else is doing, and I think that's important. So because they can always check up on them. If it wasn't for them telling me, Lynn, did you remember this? I probably would be forgetting all kinds of stuff. So I think it's really important that we all know what each other is doing all the time. We don't have to stick our nose in everything, but if you notice something, nobody gets offended if someone says, hey, did you remember this, or is this happening? Because it might just be that one thing that you need to make something a success, and so we're not working in our own silos. Of course, you always do a little bit if that's your thing, but I think that it's something that makes it work fairly well.
Over the past 3 years, I have changed a lot, I think, just because I have been exposed to an amazing group of people with a whole new set of experiences to teach me. So when I first got here, I thought I knew what an environmental educator was. I was wrong. It's a lot more than what I expected. And so getting to watch Linda teach a group and see what she can bring to it and how she can get them so engaged, and then see how John manages to increase our public awareness in the whole Metroplex is amazing. And learning geology from Stephanie, because I just thought rocks were rocks, and I thought there were just pretty ones and ugly ones. And she's taught me a lot. And having a retired school teacher is an amazing wealth of knowledge. I've gone to her so many times and said, okay, class is in an hour. How would you do it if this happens? And so I can really say that I've learned a lot just from learning from each one of them their backgrounds. So it's been a good source to learn. So even though I'm a teacher, I feel like I'm in school, and I've got some amazing teachers.
I'd have to say I changed personally outside of the work, because I actually moved up to Dallas in 2017. Yeah, and I actually got this job on the first year that I moved up, and just me working this job has changed me a lot as a single living adult here in the DFW region. And I'm the youngest of the group. I'm just kickstarting my career. They've had their careers under their belt, so as much as I'm younger, and I feel like I've been catching up too.
I've become more serious about the things that we do here, as far as appreciating water and the trouble it takes to have water, and trying to get the message out to other people, and knowing that, trying to get people to understand that your water doesn't come from Costco, like I said previously. Because I just want to tell everybody, about this place and about how to take care of our water. And sitting on the back porch, I never thought I would see my husband looking at the birds and looking them up in my siblings. And that, I guess I just rubbed off on him.
When we think about how we've changed over this past decade, we didn't know how to do this before we opened up. I don't know how to fix a problem with electricity or how to plan a special event using videography. So we take that challenge as a team, and I think Linda's spot on for this, because we're so small, we engage with each other so much, but we figure it out. And if we can't figure it out ourselves, there's always somebody one phone call away. And so when I was sitting down the other day thinking about that, about how do I figure out this light situation, I immediately thought of Freddie. And people jump when we have an opportunity for that. Not jump because we say, they jump because they want to help us even be better. So that was awesome this morning you said that. Yeah, I want to add one more thing, because I think about beyond our team. So you only see us five. And there are numerous volunteers, over 20 volunteers, new volunteers starting just this month that have come as part of our family. Family members, John Booker Sands family and Greater family, the North Texas Municipal Water District, all of these people are behind the scenes enabling this organization to thrive. So I think about this challenge of this time of the pandemic, and I think next year when we look back on this, not only will we see how our team has really grown, but we'll look at all of our partners, our silent partners, if you will, our donors, our volunteers, and how they've supported us and lifted us up. A lot of people are looking right now, and I got an email from a board member the other day that said that we're providing hope and confidence for the future. So I want to thank you all and the team members that aren't here for building that hope and confidence for our future. Because this will be a memory one day, and we'll look back and say, wow, wasn't that amazing how it made us grow? So thank you to all of you guys out there and girls out there that have done this for us and with us.